It is our long tradition in the Graduate School of Education that our doctoral graduates join on the stage with the faculty as colleagues in the profession. So I'm going to ask the doctoral graduates to move your tassels from the right to left. Congratulations and well done. Will the doctoral graduates please take your seats? It is now my privilege to introduce my dear friend Satish Tripathi, President of the University at Buffalo.
From time to time, the University at Buffalo President has the honor of presenting the UB President's Medal in recognition of individuals who have expended truly extraordinary effort on behalf of our university and the communities we serve. Created in 1990, this medal is presented in recognition of, in the words of the original medal description, outstanding scholarly or artistic achievement, humanitarian acts, contributions of time or treasure, exemplary leadership, or any other major contribution to the development of the University at Buffalo and the quality of life in the UB community, in the Buffalo community. It is my honor to have the opportunity to recognize one such individual at this year's Graduate School of Education commencement. Would Dr. Amanda Nickerson please join me at the podium? A fellow of the American Psychological Association, Professor Amanda Nickerson has brought great prominence to the University at Buffalo through her scholarly pursuits and academic excellence. She is a nationally recognized expert on school crisis intervention and prevention with a focus on violence and bullying. In particular, Dr. Nickerson examines the role of schools, parents, and peers in preventing violence and enhancing the social-emotional strength of children. As the first director of UB's Alberti Center for Bullying Abuse Prevention, Professor Nickerson has helped elevate the university's national leadership in this area by providing her informed expertise and consultation on bullying, school violence, and their effect on students. A prolific and internationally recognized scholar, Dr. Nickerson is the author of 5 books and nearly 100 journal articles and book chapters. She has received numerous honors for her work, including the Presidential Award from the National Association of School Psychologists and UB's Exceptional Scholar Sustained Achievement Award. In high demand for her scholarly expertise, Dr. Nickerson has delivered hundreds of presentations to educators and mental health professionals nationally and internationally. Dedicated to serving her field, she is a member of the editorial boards of the Journal of School Psychology and School Psychology Review, and she has served as the associate editor of the Journal of School Violence. Our university and our community has been greatly enriched by her scholarship, teaching, and service. It is now my great pleasure to recognize her many contributions to UB with one of the highest honors bestowed by our own university community, the UB President's Medal, which I am proud to present to Dr. Amanda Nickerson.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this incredibly humbling honor. It's truly unexpected. In fact, when I received the call that President Tripathi wanted to speak to me, my mind raced to think of anything I could have done to have gotten in trouble. So I was stunned to learn that I was being awarded with the President's Medal. I'm so grateful to President Tripathi, Provost Sikorsky, and their leadership team, including our Graduate School of Education Dean Rosenblith, for really making UB a premier, research-intensive public university dedicated not only to academic excellence, but really making an impact locally and globally. I'm also indebted to Dr. Jean Alberti, the alumna whose vision and generosity created the Alberti Center for Bullying Abuse Prevention, which she proudly refers to as her psychological legacy. Every day, I work alongside talented and hardworking faculty, graduate students, staff, and community members who conduct research and translate it into practice to make a difference in the lives of children, families, schools, and communities. Thank you for all you do, and please know that I view this award as a reflection of all of our collective efforts. I also want to thank my family, my parents who made the 12-hour drive from Maine, because there's no way they would miss the opportunity to celebrate this accomplishment. So even if you think you're an independent, mature, and competent professional, your family will always look at you and see that little person that they nurtured and supported, and then that slightly bigger person that maybe they cajoled, nagged, and worried about, all to help reach your fullest potential. To my husband, Brian, whose love and support mean everything to me, who's by me every step of the way, and our sons, Ethan and Alex, who inspire me and keep it real about what it's like to be a youth in the world today, or a young adult in the case of Ethan, who just finished up year 1 at UB, so. Today is not about me, it's about you, the amazing graduates and your supporters. Your hard work and dedication have brought you here. Let it sink in, you did it. After you relax and celebrate, which should be mandatory, take your knowledge and skills to make a difference in your chosen discipline. Never forget the important lessons you've been taught, not just here at UB, but in all your years of education. So bear with me, some of my favorites, going back even to kindergarten: play fair, don't hit people, clean up your own mess, and when you go out into the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. I still think our world would be a better place if even adults did these things. Follow your path, work hard, do what you love, learn from your mistakes, respect all people, especially those with less power than you, and by doing so, you're destined to leave the world a better place than when you entered. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Renee Mapp, Senior Education Specialist from the Jacobs School of Medicine and Biomedical Sciences, Program Coordinator for Biomedical STEP Programs, and a current doctoral student in the Department of Educational Leadership and Policy. I would also like to introduce my dear friend, Dr. Bonnie Durand, the wife of our late colleague, Dr. Henry Durand, Clinical Associate Professor from the Department of Educational Leadership and Policy.
Good morning and congratulations, graduates. There's no way that we could give a true representation of all that Dr. Henry Durand has done in mere minutes. However, we hope this video paints a broad enough picture that gives a strong glimpse of who he was and what he meant to us. What he did for this university, from EOP, Core P. Maloney College, the many courses that he taught, and most importantly, the thousands of lives that he made a positive difference in academically, including myself, as a mentor and as an example of how to get things done. If you met him, you'd never forget him. A teacher who loved to teach. There are so many scholars and graduates who have Dr. Henry Duran to thank for where we stand today because he showed us that we belong here. Dr. Benita Duran, thank you and your family for sharing him with us throughout the years.
Not enough words with meaning that really capture who he was.
I see Henry as someone who was driven by two core beliefs. He really believed in the power of education to transform lives, and he also believed that every student had the ability to learn regardless of the challenges that student faced. And he was able to convey that belief to everybody he interacted with.
Henry was born in Georgia in 1948, but moved to Cincinnati, Ohio as a toddler. He attended Cincinnati Public Schools, where he was an excellent student and a standout athlete.
His footprint in GSE has everything to do with helping our students of color succeed. He saw in them what he saw in himself, and he wanted to make sure that they could succeed here at UB in ways that they might not have otherwise.
The things that we talked about, the concepts, the rigor of the course, the way that he pushed me intellectually to really challenge my thinking and challenge my assumptions and to really become a better researcher, it really prompted me to want to know more about him.
His academic achievements and athletic talent earned him a scholarship to Denison University. Because of his football talent and his ability to make meaningful connections with people, all people, Henry was elected the first black captain of the otherwise all-white Denison football team.
Every time I think that I'm facing a lot of obstacles here at the University of Buffalo because of my background, my limited English at the time, all these, being a first generation college student, he always gave me that sense of there was a way to get through it.
In 1990, Henry was selected to become the director of the Educational Opportunity Program at UB. In his 24 years with EOP, he held progressively more advanced positions, ending with the position of Senior Associate Vice Provost of Academic Affairs and the Executive Director of the Cora P. Maloney College at UB.
He would tell anybody that he felt like teaching and tutoring and supporting students who were talented, had the talent, but maybe had a disadvantage socially or economically. He always thought that was his life's purpose, and he called it his ministry.
I have many, many classmates who were beneficiaries of the work that my father did. And when we were in high school, I was their friend, their colleague. When we got to college and they realized that my dad was Dr. Durand, that meant something.
I came to know Dr. Henry Duran only weeks after being appointed Vice Provost for Inclusive Excellence at UB. Henry sent word to me that the resolution to adopt the new curriculum would have about zero possibility of passing if it did not at least require UB students to have one diversity learning course before they graduated. And Henry, through his courage, was able to enshrine in our curriculum a very important requirement in preparing our students.
Dr. Durand retired from his UB administrative career in 2014 to become a full-time clinical associate professor in GSE.
He would work evenings at a Burger King at Main and Bailey. And a lot of times students knew he would be there, so they might drop by and ask questions or, hang out for a little bit. When that Burger King closed down, he moved his base of operation to the McDonald's on Niagara Falls Boulevard.
He might have seemed a little gruff, just a hair, but when you got to know him, he really, really had a heart for sharing and getting you to the next level.
He wanted to make sure that we were supported and that he knew that we would finish. And watching us finish, he always celebrated each and every one of us who graduated.
Henry was there for his students, and he made a deep and lasting impact on them. He led the kind of life that we as educators, information scientists, counselors, and administrators should aspire to achieve.
Dear Henry, you will be missed. May you rest in eternal peace. At this time, I would like to introduce Dr. John McKenna, President of the Graduate School of Education Alumni Association. Dr. McKenna.
Thank you, Dr. Barba. On behalf of myself and the Graduate School of Education Alumni Association, we want to congratulate you on this truly outstanding accomplishment, and what a wonderful day this truly is. You now join a family of approximately 20,000 alumni who span across the globe. The theme of my message today to you is simple. Stay connected. Stay connected to this great university. There's so many benefits in doing so. Being a GSC alumnus is a prestigious honor. A degree from UB is recognized around the world, and our alumni are accomplished leaders locally, nationally, and internationally. One of our distinguished alumni is New York State Commissioner of Education, Mary Ellen Elia. She came here a few weeks ago to speak to the GSC Alumni Association about the current state of the state in education and answered our questions about new initiatives and programs in New York State. This is an example of the high-quality programming our alumni get, and you do not get better alumni programs in any school, any place. Staying connected with the GSC will keep you on the cutting edge of current research and practices in education. It also keeps you informed of exclusive educational opportunities available to our alumni. Because of my connection with UB, I've been able to participate in national grants, bringing valuable resources and professional development to my school that we know we wouldn't have had without it. I also learned about the Confucius Institute and was able to partner with them to bring a Chinese educator to my school to teach my students Mandarin and about Chinese culture, an amazing opportunity for my students. These are only a few of the examples of the many opportunities available to those who stay connected here with UB. I don't have enough time to tell you all the things that you could do with this university as you move forward. Had I not stayed connected, my students and staff would never have had those enriching experiences. And that's the reason we came here to UB. We want to be the best educators we can be. We want to make a positive difference in the lives of our students. We want to be an asset to our colleagues and to our profession. Staying connected greatly enhances your ability to attain those goals and bring wonderful things to your students and to the schools and areas that you work in. Staying connected is also fun. UB offers so many fun and exciting activities such as sporting events, theater performances, musical shows, and concerts. We do a lot of things. Our next alumni event will be a slow roll on July 29th at Silo City, and I cordially invite all of you to come out and join us at that event. You'll be getting an email from us soon. Just wear some UB blue and come on out and enjoy the evening with us. I'm confident the time you spent here has made you a better educator. I also know that if you stay connected, the possibilities are endless of what you can accomplish. I encourage all the master's students to pursue doctoral studies. If I can do it, you can do it. But most importantly, I encourage all of you to take the knowledge you have learned and help your students. Help your colleagues and make this world a better place. You're now equipped with the power of your education to change the world, so use it wisely. We congratulate you again on this outstanding achievement. We look forward to seeing you at alumni events. We look forward to seeing the amazing things that you are going to accomplish in the future, and we know that you're going to make this world a better place. Thank you very much.
Thank you. At this time in the ceremony, we would like to show our UB pride by singing the institution's alma mater. I invite everyone who can to please stand and sing along. The words and the music are on page 15 in the commencement program booklet.
As we conclude this commencement ceremony, we would like to pay a special tribute to all those who have helped make this day possible for our graduates. Therefore, would all of the wives, husbands, partners, children, mothers, fathers, relatives, and friends of the class of 2018-2019 please stand so that the graduates may show their appreciation.
Getting close. Immediately following this commencement ceremony, Dean Rosenblith and the faculty from GSE invite all of you to a reception in the atrium outside these doors. I will now call upon Professor Fabiano to close the ceremony and ask all of you in the audience to remain seated until the academic procession has left the auditorium. Professor Fabiano.
Thank you. I declare this 2019 commencement of the University at Buffalo to be officially concluded.